Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Oceans of Glitter Designs. Welcome back, or welcome to Oceans of Glitter if this is your first time joining us. Today, we're going to make a split tumbler out of this barrel-shaped tumbler. I've already got it taped off, sanded, prepped, ready for spray paint. I just took my masking tape and split it in half, used a measuring tape, measured it, and it's pretty well split in half. So I'm going to do half of it watermelon, half of it barrel, like a wine barrel or whiskey barrel. So the colors that I'm going to use today on the watermelon, I'm going to do a combination of these two from Glitter Chimp and Little Lee and Rose. Very good, and Elias. I'll mix those together to make the watermelon color. I'm going to use this from Little Lee and Rose. It's one of her live mixes for the white part of the watermelon. And then I'm going to mix these two together. This is random. I have no idea. I just like the bigger chunk for the green part of the watermelon and a little bit of this in the watermelon rind part. So let's take this baby outside and get her spray painted and get going. All right, here's what I've got. Gloss, Spring Green, Rust-Oleum 2X. The only green that I've got, so I'm going with that one. Just going to start off with spray in the bottom. Probably about a bottom third, maybe a quarter of it. I'm going to create an ombre between the green, a little bit of white. Just short, quick bursts so you don't create runs. And then the red is Gloss Apple Red. All right, we'll let that dry. Then I'll come back out and put on a second coat. And then we'll get to the glitter part. But I want to let that dry. I don't want to put too much spray paint on because I don't want any runs. I'll come back out and clean that up. There you go. There's your watermelon part. Okay, our cup is painted. So I did, that doesn't really matter that there's overspray in that. It's all going to be ombre together. So here we go. Let's get our glitters mixed. Lid off. A little bit of that. I just am going to kind of try and get it a little bit of a watermelon color. Don't want it too pink, don't want it too red, so let's just see what we can come up with here. That looks good. Nice watermelon color. Well, that's pretty. Okay, there's that one. Do these greens. Don't need that much. Don't need that much. Oh, that one's not even open yet. Oh, let's do that way. Okay, I think that's about perfect. Set that one aside. Put that out of there. Put the lid on that so I don't knock it over. All right. I'm going to use my Crystalac glitter glue. And a nice soft brush. Nice healthy amount. I want this glitter to stick really well. And try and get it on there as smooth as I can. I don't want all these big lines. Okay, I'm going to start in the center with the white. I'm probably going to wind up doing 2 coats of the glitter. I'll get this on, get it sealed, and then we'll come back and put the second coat on. And then just kind of gently tap it up a little bit into the red. Ombre it up in there because I want that to blend and ombre together. And then do the same going down. Just tilt your cup up a little bit. Just gently tap it so that it falls down into the green a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the red. Start up here around my rim. And just sprinkle it down. And then when you get to the line where it's going to mix right there, just tilt your cup and just gently tap so that it ombres down into there, so you don't have a harsh line. Tap that excess off. Then same thing with the green. Tilt it up so it ombres into the white. Okay. Now, just need to let that dry. Put another coat on, and we'll be back. All right, the glue is dried. I've spray sealed it. So I'm going to put on a second coat. I think I'm just going to go on the green just a little bit more with just this one instead of the chunkier one for this second coat. So I'm going to put a little bit more glue on. This time I'm going to brush it back and forth like this. That way I'm going to take the less chance of spreading one color into the other. But I have sealed it, so it shouldn't move. A little bit more because this coat will take probably a little bit more glue. The glitter is going to absorb it. It's also going to help seal it down a little bit better too. Then we'll pull the tape off as soon as I get this next coat on. Towel out of the way. You know, I'm actually going to go in with a little bit different. I'm going to put some finer glitter over that. We're going to go in with, oh, let me find one. Hang on. This called Walter from Little Lee and Rose. Is that open? Just going to kind of, there we go. Oh, that's pretty. It's going to pick up the pinks and the greens. Tilt it down. You'll still see a little bit of what I put on there before. Tilt it this way. Okay. That one. Go in with some Oz. Whole bottom. Cover that real good. Right along the edge. Down. Blend that in with the white. And kind of go up high a little bit and just kind of tap, tap. Now, back in with the red. Go up here, start at the rim. Get a nice good coverage on the rim. And start working my way down. Tap, tap gently by the line where the white is, so it just kind of gently ombres into there. Tap any excess off. Oh shoot, I just touched the bottom. Okay, no harm, no foul. A little bit more right there. The excess off. Well, now that's got green glitter in it, so I'm just going to put it in the green cup. We'll maybe make something fun with that later. Looks like a little Christmas mix. Well, so much for trying to save on glitter and put it back where it goes. Oh, let's mix that up and see what it looks like. Oh, that'd be fun. That's fun. Maybe make some jewelry pieces or something with that. Okay, I'm going to pull this tape out of here. See if I can get that out. Gently, so there we go. Nice clean line. Now, let that glue dry, get it sealed, clean that top rim up a little bit, get it sealed, and then we'll get going on the other half. It's so pretty. I can't wait to get this under epoxy. So pretty. Okay, we're all glittered, sealed. This is not going anywhere. On there nice and good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tape this side off so that I can spray paint this side so that we can do the wood grain. I'm just going to take this tape and I'm going to go just slightly over the edge of the cradle. Just so that when I do the wood grain part, nothing seeps into the glitter area. So I'm going to go just onto the silver with this so that I've got a nice good seal. There'll be a little bit of silver showing in between, but I'm going to pinstripe around this whole edge anyway, so that's all right. So wrap this around the bottom. There's a little bit of green paint on the bottom of it. That doesn't really make any difference because I'm spray painting this whole other side white so that we can do the wood grain. And this is sealed really, really well. Used clear sealer, clear spray paint. Most of the time I use the Rust-Oleum 2X clear, but I'm out of that, so I used just a brand I got from Ace Hardware, and it worked just as great. So let's get this taped off. I'm going to go spray paint this other side white, let it dry, then I'll show you how we're going to do the wood grain portion of it. Get nice and sealed down on there. Just running my fingernail right along the edge. Just to make sure I don't want any of the alcohol ink that I'm going to do the wood grain with to seep over onto the glitter. And then I'm going to take some bigger tape and I'm going to tape the whole rest of this off so we don't get any overspray of the spray paint on the glitter part. And once I get it spray painted, I'll be back and show you in a minute. See you in a few. Okay, so time to do the wood grain. I've got Ranger alcohol inks. This one is called Ginger and this one is called Latte. So I'm going to use these both. I use this chip brush, this one, to do my alcohol inks all the time. Don't ever wash it. I don't ever wash it out. It's just the one that I use all the time. You don't need to wash it out if that's what you're just going to use it for. I've got two different colors so that I can make it, look a little more authentic. And you just take the ink and you go all the way from the top to the bottom. Take your brush and just wipe back and forth. And I'm going to kind of alternate the colors a little bit because I want my wood to look, I want this to look like, a whiskey barrel type of a look. Nothing to it, just nice, easy back and forth strokes. Don't worry about the bottom, we'll get that at the end. But you go all the way from the top to the bottom. If it runs, no big deal, just make sure you grab it real quick. I like using the two different colors because it just gives it a little more dimension. Wear the glove because look, I'm already making a mess all over my hand. Put the towel down on my table because this stuff makes a mess. And it will stain your hands. The more you work it, the more wood it looks like. These chip brushes are really good for this process. The only thing I use to do my wood grains with. Nice, quick, easy strokes. I mean, kind of go quick. You don't worry about taking your time. I like to take a little bit too, when I kind of get to this point, put some in a cup. That way I can just kind of do a little bit more detailed type of work. Don't worry about those little spots, because if you know, when your brush gets on there and it kind of flings like that, the alcohol reactivates itself. So, but that's really no big deal. You can just kind of keep working it till you get the look that you like. I stand it straight up on its end when I do some of this stuff, and kind of work it like that a little bit. And just go kind of, you know, if you get the spots like that, just go to them and rub them in. Blow on it a little bit. It'll help the ink dry a little bit more in a spot. That way you can make it look a little more dimensional. Doing wood grains is one of my favorite things to do. They're kind of just a really easy way to make something look extremely unique. Let's get the bottom. Let's not forget about our butt. Don't worry about all those drips that came over the side, because as you add the inks to it, it kind of will reactivate it and blend it in. And don't worry about the sides. Don't worry about this corner going over that. Get it all. You can even take smaller detail brushes to kind of create your knots. And if you don't like it, you can always just take this and go right back over it. Work it back in, because like I said, the alcohol, once you put it on, it will reactivate itself. So see, there we go. Kind of blends in a little bit better. Really, I want to kind of fray this brush out. I want it to be kind of like this, like the chip brush. So it dries really quickly, but I always let my wood grains set overnight before I put epoxy on them. Just to let that alcohol ink sit and cure. And all right. Some of these little spots a little extra love. There we go. Oh, that looks good. That little spot. Oops, wrong end. Okay, I think that looks good. We'll let this sit overnight, and then I'll get 2 coats of epoxy on it and come back and we'll work on the decals. There you go. Half wine barrel, half watermelon. What do you think so far? I love it. I can't wait till I get this finished. All right, I'll see you after 2 coats of epoxy. Okay, are we ready to see it after it's had 2 coats of epoxy? Look at how pretty. Wood grain, watermelon. Okay, now it's time that we're gonna do the decals now. So let's get those going. I'm gonna do them with a offset on the back. So, and because the silver, I just really wanted to be able to stand out a little bit. So we're going to do the offsets, and I will get these applied to the cup. I need a real sticky transfer sheet because this is a glittery vinyl. So we're going to do it like one wart at a time, because trying to put this on this whole cup like that, being the shape that it is, it's gonna get, it just won't go on right. So we're gonna do it one wart at a time. That way I can get it on there perfectly. I like to put my decals on their offsets before I put them on the cup. I just find it easier to do it that way. I'm just going to get this one on here for you, and then I will come back when I'm finished decaling it. Okie-doke, there's that one. I will come back when I'm done decaling it. See you in a few minutes. We have this decaled now, and so I'm going to go ahead and just add a few of these little watermelon seeds and do the pinstriping. Let's do the pinstriping first. Got black vinyl here, and I cut it to it's about 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to put the black on, and then I'm going to put a silver over it to match. Now we'll go over it with the silver. Cut this one at about 1/8 of an inch. Just use the square feature, the shapes feature on my Cricut. Right down the center of that black. off. Oh, look at that, so cute. And I'm just going to go and add, this is just like the teardrop shape on Cricut. Just add a few of these. I don't like those tweezers, they're funny shape. I don't know where my other ones are. Just kind of randomly, you know what, let's try this way. Oh. Peel them off there. My transfer tape's not so sticky anymore. Okay, that's not going to work. It's not too sticky anymore. I'll just go ahead and use the tweezers. Just kind of intertwine them in here with the wording, and nothing real too particular. And I know that the song goes, smoothest Tennessee whiskey, sweetest strawberry wine, but I just kind of wanted to make this my own, and I don't like those. Those are too much in a row. Let's pull those off and just kind of randomize them a little bit. Just do this however you feel it looks good. There. All right. Time for her final 2 coats of epoxy, and then she will be done. I'm going to seal this down with sealer first, though, so that none of these letters will lift up off of there. So I'm going to seal it down. Oh, look, one little green glitter in the wood grain. All right, I absolutely love it. I'll be back when she's finished. Well, she's got epoxy on her. Are you ready to see her? Here we go. What do you think? I just love the way it looks. She needs one more last final coat, and I'll go out and do that, but I just wanted to show you basically the finished project. What do you think? I absolutely love it. What I'm going to go do now, I'll go put the final coat on. I'll give her one more sand. I'll expose a thin line of the stainless right around the end, around the top rim. That way the final coat of epoxy has the stainless steel to bond to. And then she will be complete. But here she is. Just wanted to show you. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Press that notification bell. That way you can get notified anytime I add any new videos to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Hope you like her just as much as I do. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye-bye.